and welcome back to the Homemade Podcast Sports. So, if you all have your kids with you right now watching this, I advise you all to either cover your kids' ears or send them to the back room, because this is not going to be nice. This podcast on this one, this isn't going to be nice at all. First and foremost, whomever Jumbo Fisher decides to roll out there with on next week versus Miami, whomever he decides to roll out there with, so far as the quarterback, I'm going to tell you like this. You best to have your shit together. All right? That showing right there was horrible. That's horrible. And I'm not about to put everything on the offense. Defense, learn how to get your ass off the field. Regardless to what they're running, get off the field. Everybody in that locker room, everybody in that Texas A&M locker room needs to look in the mirror, and I said the same thing after that Mississippi State game last year. You need to look in the mirror and you need to find out who the hell you are. Jumbo Fisher, that's including you. I'm getting on Jumbo ass too. I'm getting on all of y'all. What was that? What was that? All credit to App.St State for coming in there and getting the victory. They got the victory. We didn't. You paid them to come and play you in the SEC. This is an SEC stadium, man. I'm going to tell you right now, the talking that we do as Aggies, we're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. From this point on, that showing, that shit doesn't need to happen anymore. Everything that you had in that playbook that you thought was good, that's gone. Put it to rest. Put it to rest because it doesn't work. Any offensive plays that you thought that worked, it don't work. I'm not the head coach. I'm the fan coach right now. I'm the Aggie fan coach right now. And I'm going to tell you as a coach, that none of that shit look good. None of y'all look good. Haynes, you didn't look good. Evan Stewart, you didn't look good. Anaya Smith, you didn't look good. Layton Robinson, you didn't look good. Chris Marshall, you didn't look good. Everybody on the team did not look good. And if coach ain't telling you that in the locker room right now, I'm telling you that. Because what I am going to do is I'm going to push all of you all, because you are that talented. Today you play down to the level of your competition. And to be honest with you, you played under the level of the competition. That's under. If you're going to tell everybody about how you're this SEC team and that and this and this and that, the goal is to win a championship. It started with that game and it started with last game. King, if you're going to roll out there and you're going to play like that, and I know what you're doing. A lot of people have bashed me because I back up you 100%. In which I'm still going to back you. But if Jumbo Fisher chooses to not go with you, that's just what it is. That's just what it is. I have no problem with it. And we just have to keep on moving. Because obviously, you're not as ready as many of us thought you were. You're not ready yet. And I don't know what the issue is. Of course, I'm not in that locker room. Oh boy, how I would love to be a head coach. But I'm pretty sure Jumbo Fisher, as well as his coordinators, DJ we getting on your ass too. Elijah Robinson, all of you guys, we getting on y'all ass. And you know what? This is what you guys need. This is what you need. Sometimes that loss is needed. Just to show you that you probably ain't as good as you thought you were. And I'm going to say it once again, you probably ain't as good as you thought you were. I for one thought you were good. I'm going to tell you another thing. All of those A&M jerseys right now in that locker room, it better have came off right now. It better have came off. Don't think because you're the fourth best talented team that you can't be beat. Do not think that you can't be beat, because that's exactly what just happened just a minute ago. You got beat. You got beat. On your home field. We didn't travel anywhere. You went about 5 miles to the stadium. We didn't go anywhere. That's all the support that you need. Until we realize that we are that talented, then we're going to stay in the same place. We're either going to be second or we're going to be number 3. Or we're going to be number 4 in the SEC West. I'm not talking about the SEC. I'm talking about the SEC West. So either you get your shit together today and come out next week and you clown Miami because all of those 3-point, oh, we going to win by 3? No, damn that. No. You need to come out next week and you need to blow it off the roof. You need to come out next week and you need to make everybody around the nation, including Jimbo Fisher, say, okay, now we got it together. That loss is a bad loss. That isn't no good loss, man. That's a bad loss. You can't come out here as the number 16 and you lose games like that. But once again, this loss can speak in a very positive manner, or this loss could speak in a very negative manner. That loss there is about to define your whole entire season going forward. No, it ain't no Alabama. So if you guys were looking forward to that Miami, or you guys looking forward to Mississippi State and Arkansas, you can kill that shit now. You can kill that now. Y'all done this shit last year, and you looking forward ahead, and you got beat. At home again. At home again. I don't know if we're just going vanilla, and we're just like, hey man, we got too much talent, we ain't gonna show everything. I'm gonna tell you right now, you can cancel that stuff from out of your head. You better run a playbook that you've been running. We're explosive. You're just not being explosive. You're just not being explosive. Everybody, including App.St, this is what they're doing. You probably got a couple of App.St people in this podcast right now. They laughing. They're laughing at you right now. All around the nation. They're laughing at you all around the nation. Those losses are the losses that I do not like. I saw LSU take that loss. I did not see Alabama take that loss when Nick Saban was there. I did not. But those are the losses that you don't want to have. Once again, that loss finna define your whole season. Can you wake up? Somebody asked me about the recruits. We weren't going to lose no recruits. Why? Because you're on to the next game after this. I'm going to tell you one thing, you better get that offense together. If you want some more offensive skill players to come to you and to commit, you better start showing them that you got offense. You better start showing them. I don't know somebody talking about recruits decommitting. I haven't seen that anywhere. If that's possible, then somebody please show me. But I'm going to tell you this once again. If you don't get that shit together coming to Miami game, then you got some real problems. Oh, you got some real problems. All right? Look. The play, and see this, and this is going to be my biggest issue with Haynes King. And like I say, man, a lot of people have been getting on my ass about backing Haynes King whole. I don't know what you see in him. Blase. I'm going to tell you like this here. My issue with Haynes King right now is that he's playing very timid. I don't know what it is about him, and I don't know what's going on in his head right now. I don't know if he doesn't want to get hurt, or I don't know if he's just scared to let loose. When you run them zone reads, cause that zone read that you ran, that was the worst zone read I've ever seen anybody run, and you tried to flick it to A-Chain. That type of shit there lets everybody around the country know that they're not ready. They're not ready. They're not ready. I'm so tired of these folks ranking us up this high. And we come out and we never live up to the ranking. You got to come out and you got to live up to that ranking. The Alabama game, they played Texas. Because of the simple fact that Alabama was in that environment, that's why the game was so hard. However, they're going to live up to their ranking at the last moment. At the last minute, they're going to live up to it and say, I told you we were number one. And they don't even look like the number one team in the nation. They don't look like the number one team in the nation. The team that's by far better than everybody that's on the field right now is Georgia. And that ain't no question about it. That ain't no question at all about it. A&M, once again, you're the fourth best talented team in the nation. You are. You the fourth best. You lost that game, you were number 6, you finna move down to number 12 or 13, where you rightfully belong, until you all show me something. No, man, y'all got to show me something. That Miami game next week at 8 p.m., that game is already sold out. You get out there with that bullshit, we're going to leave at halftime. We're going to leave at halftime. I'm lying. I'm lying. Because all of us can bought the tickets. But that's just how faithful we are. Y'all have to wake y'all asses up. You sleepwalk the whole game. I understand that they held the ball for a long time. But defense, man, y'all got to make some stops. Y'all have to. Once again, I can't throw everything on y'all. Because offense, you all have to help them. It's not a whole team right now. And I should have known this. I should have known this because this team is very young. They're very, very young. All right? They're very, very young. Our depth should have won this game alone, but it didn't. It didn't. Once again, our depth should have won this game alone, but it didn't. You know what won that game for App.St? The heart. They had the heart in it. See, one thing about accumulating a lot of talent is this here. Sometimes you can be over-talented. And that's how A&M just look right now. You guys were over-talented. At this point, you all now know that you have to learn how to play with all of the talent that's there. It ain't no one-man show. And it can't be a one-man show. Y'all got to come out there, man. Y'all got to play. Y'all have to play. All right? Once again, we've been hyping King up all summer. Hell, we've been hyping King up for 3 years. And you get out there, man, and you put on that performance. You put that on. Once again, if Jimbo is going to trot out there with you, next game, Jimbo definitely finna call some plays. No, man, he finna call some plays. He better go in that play sheet so deep that every play look new, period. And when I say it look new, it look like we ain't never seen those plays before ever since he's been at Texas A&M. That's how they better look. Chris Marshall, I like him. He's going to be a stud out there. Evan, I like him. He's going to be a stud out there. But if you don't get them the ball, how can they show you anything? How can they show you anything? Huh? Now, I know it's going to be a lot of people overreact. Say we're going to go 6-6, 7-5, like I'm seeing in the comments. We're not going to go that. I still have very high expectations. I got them high. But they got to show me something really, really quick. Once again, you go out there and you lose that game in Miami, we don't have nothing to talk about. We don't have nothing to talk about. If you continue to lose, all I'm going to say is this here. Your ass better get ready for one of those low-tier bowl games. Low-tier. And the people are going to come after us for an entire week until we get up to that Miami game and you show them something. Miami is going to look at that tape. They're going to see what went wrong. And they're going to go from there. And we have nothing to say to Miami. Any Miami fans out there that's bashing you all right now, accept it. Accept it. You have nothing to say. Nothing. Everybody talking about, oh man, they're gonna be better in 2023. How the hell you gonna be better in 2023 when you don't even much look good in 2022 yet? You gotta do something in 2022. What you gonna do? So, once again, whomever Jimbo Fisher goes out there with, King or Max Johnson, it's gonna be one of those two. I'm fine either way. Hey, we're gonna make something happen. We're going to make something happen. All right. So hey, it is what it is. That's this just an overreaction pod. I will be back on tomorrow to discuss what all just really happened. And that's just that, man. That's just that. But that losing shit ends today. That losing shit ends today. Because I'm tired of that. Nobody was looking for this damn loss. Nobody was looking for that loss. Man, you just lost to App.St. Get out of here with that nonsense. So, anywho, this podcast for tonight. Let me go ahead and go grill before my father-in-law and all those guys come over here. So, hey man, it is what it is. I see somebody talking about people at A&M calling for Urban Myers. I'm not calling for no damn Urban Myers. Jimbo, I'm going to stick with him. But I am gonna get on your ass because you need that. You need that. All right. You need that. It made no sense for you to trot out there with all that talent and you lay that L like that. So I'm going to ride with you because I know you are going to lead us to a national championship. But right now, you need to get your shit together, including that team. This is a Homemade Podcast, Sports with your host, Jay Pops. Love them. Give it.